everybody, it's great to have you again back on our channel. My name is Amara.
And my name is Gospel.
Wow, if you're new to our channel, we want to bid you welcome. Welcome to the community. Kindly hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on so you know when we put content out. To all our returning subscribers, it's always a joy to have you.
Today we want to look at decision making in marriage. How do you make decisions in your marriage? Is it one man decides everything, or is it everyone on his own, or is it a collaboration? Do you just do your own thing? I've seen marriages where everyone is making his own decisions and informing the other.
Yep.
And I've also seen marriages where the man decides what happens, especially for major decisions. He makes the decisions and tells the wife, this is what I've done. For instance, you bought a house, you tell your wife, I bought a house. You know, how will you feel about that if I make decisions without involving you, such that I just inform you? You think it's a good idea?
I thought we were a team.
You're putting it back to me.
I thought we were a team. Well, yeah. I would feel like I'm not a part of the team anymore because we are in this together, right? And if you're making decisions would definitely have an impact on every one of us. Myself, my son, everyone in the family. It would definitely have an impact. So I would feel edged out. I would feel like I don't really matter, or my views don't really matter, don't really count. And if they do count, you would have sought my opinion. That's how I would feel.
Yeah, before making such decisions.
Yes.
What that means is, if I'm going to make a decision that will impact your life, you need to have an input in that process.
Not just impact my life. Look,
okay,
when you get married, because look, it's not about whether it's going to impact your life. So if it doesn't impact your life, and if it's you, then you do you. No way. Look, you are in it together. We're in it together, right? It is a collaborative relationship. We are in this together. We are married. We're one, right? So do not even begin to say decision that will affect you and not affect me, because whatever affects you affects me.
But what about where people believe that the man is the head? Because he's the head, he has to make all the decisions, major decisions.
Yep.
For instance, financial decisions. You don't really have so much to say as a woman. Sometimes it's from a cultural perspective or religious point of view. So how do you go about that? What do you have to say?
This is a very delicate question, and the thing is, I think a lot of times this is discussed. Headship and decision making, and headship and having those conversations in relationship, sometimes a lot of times are intertwined, right? When your headship, I'm not going to stand, to contest for that. Definitely not. You are the one who is leading the relationship. You're the one leading in the marriage, right? You are the one providing guidance, providing spiritual guidance and every other thing. But we have to do it together, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? So you would call the fight. I mean, now I'm beginning to stutter because look, there are a lot of views out there. There are a lot of views, and I'm trying my best to not to sound politically. Let me not use the word politically correct.
No, don't sound politically correct.
Yeah, but
try and tell us your view and what
view.
You think should be the right thing.
Well, marriage is oneness, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
So let's not bring headship into this mix, because I think a lot of times when we bring in terms of decision making, they say, "Oh, I'm the man. If God is going to be questioning anything in this relationship, is going to be asking." Nobody's debating that.
Yeah, that because sometimes our definition of headship is wrong.
Yes, we're not debating that.
Definitely. So for those listening to us, it's good we understand the concept of headship. That's servant leadership. So for me, that's what it is. Headship means you're the one serving others in order to give them the model of what you want them to do. Servant leadership, you're the one creating the pathway because you know where everyone is going, and to create that pathway, like you said, it has to be a collaboration. So for me, decision making should be something that people do together. It's like you're running a company and you have your COO, you have your CEO, and you are the president. You don't just make decisions that would impact the company without the input of people in the company.
Yeah.
Do you know that some people even go as far as getting feedback from their customers to know the right
Absolutely.
decision to make?
Absolutely.
So it should be an open thing, it should be a collaborative thing, especially when you're confident that your wife or your spouse has an opinion that is valuable.
Yep. They can feed into it. I mean, that's what marriage is about, right? That's what marriage is about. Even the Bible says that one shall chase 1,000 and two shall chase 10,000. That is the power of collaborative work together, right? Synergy. So my question here is, you've got something so powerful, something so wonderful, something you've got that can scale your relationship to the next level, and yet you disregard it?
Yeah, because people don't understand that there is power in synergy, there is power in collaboration.
Yeah.
And that collaboration is not just about actions in terms of what you do, it's about the process before you
Of
take the
making
action.
those decisions.
So those
right?
decisions is like you're bouncing off each other's ideas,
Yeah.
and you bring it together. It's better. They say good heads, two good heads are better than one. Imagine that, you know the problem. Some men too, I'm hitting on men now. Some men too don't believe that their wives have good heads.
Oh yeah.
So you have to respect the opinion of your wife. You have to honor the value that your wife is bringing.
Well, let me just interject there. If you feel, and maybe this is where the responsibility would lie in terms of you communicating to the other person, to your wife. If you feel that your wife didn't come up with a good idea or doesn't have a good idea about life, and maybe that's why you're making the decisions, it is one thing for you to get her to understand why these decisions are made. And this is where the communication will come in,
Yeah,
right?
but yeah.
And having that sort of conversation as to why you're making these decisions and how this decision is going to have an impact on the relationship. And having said that, I also think that it is also the responsibility of you both to rub off on each other.
Yeah.
Try to build up your spouse. And you see, the thing is, some people don't look far ahead when making a decision of a spouse.
Yeah.
Right? I just have to say that here, because there might be a lot of single people watching this right now, and you're making a choice of a spouse for now, right? You now get into the relationship and say, look, this person doesn't think at the level that I'm thinking, but you made the decision, right? You chose to get married to this person. Now you are with this person. If you feel that this person is not at that level where you can, bounce decisions or bounce ideas off them, maybe it's now best for you to help build that individual to the level where you can, have faith,
confidence in that person.
You
know the thing, it's not just about bouncing ideas, because two people cannot be at the same level at the same time.
Yeah.
We are competent in some areas.
True.
While the husband is competent or more competent in a different area. So we have our strengths, we have our weaknesses. But the point for me is, in the process of making decisions, carry your spouse along. It could be a man, it could be a woman.
That's true.
Don't do your own thing. Before you take the action, let there be a conversation around the action. For instance, I want to make a business decision. My wife is not in business, I'm in business. I'm the one that understands what goes on within my sector.
Yeah.
So what do? Honey, I want to invest in this and that. What's your idea? What's your take on it? Oh, is that what you want to do? That's a good one. Carry on. That means you've taken her along.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you have to tell her, and if she has to sign before you take it on board.
True.
The same with the wife. Maybe you're working in an environment where, okay, you want to quit your job, you want to move to the next level. This is what I want to do. The person will give you an open and
honest view.
Yeah. Before you make those final decisions.
Yeah.
What we are saying is, for you to move your marriage to the next level, to have the best of oneness, where one will become nothing compared to what two of you can do.
Achieve. Yes.
Always collaborate with your wife, your spouse, your husband, your wife in decision making.
Yes. And you're watching this right now, and I'm sure you have ideas as you're watching this conversation. It would be great to know what you think. What's your take? How can you collaborate in relationship? How can you collaborate, especially in decision making? We want to know what you think, and please kindly put your comments in the comment section. We would love to read those. And if you're new to our channel, thank you for sticking right till the end. We want to bid you welcome. Please hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on so you know when we put content out. To all our returning subscribers, we love you, we see you, we value you, and we just rave on you, okay? To the next episode, it's goodbye from us.